183. Winner goes on, loser goes home. Yoda Cage versus Spiro. The battlefield we go for game number 1.
Yeah, this is going to be a very interesting match. Lucina will be able to, not so much of a rush-down sword character as the likes of Prom or Roy, but the disjoint will, yep, he did that. It will give DK a little bit of trouble, so Yoda will definitely have to pick and choose as he's moving in. 95 damage racked up. He seems to have that locked down, however. But off stage, it'll be a different story. Lucina will be able to pretty much counter any sort of up B attempt from Yoda. And realizing that Spiro might break out of that, just goes for the very quick down throw on stage out of cargo. Spiro, actually Yoda not, he's sitting very comfortably, not risking anything. He does not want to take a semi-SD or a full SD as he gets that up B on stage, make it a 2-3.
Such a dangerous option when timed out correctly and caught all of that, showing them at a relatively high percentage. Yoda Cage making it back. That recovery of DK already hard, and with the edge guarding game of Lucina, I can imagine it's gonna be a heck of a time for Yoda Cage to get back onto the stage. So neutral going to be a point of emphasis here for the number 9 in Philadelphia, Yoda Cage.
Yeah, like I said, the counter just a little bit too late, but Yoda definitely wants to avoid these those up Bs relatively low compared to the stage, because the counter, great conversion. It looked like either player could have been stage fight there, but Spiro edging it out. And Yoda, we saw him do one high recovery with up B. He really needs to start doing that a lot more, because Spiro definitely knows that counter will be able to cut through the up B. But on stage right now, Yoda playing a little bit of a passive gameplay, breaking out of that grab attempt and throwing out a back air to lock down stage control. Dancing Blade gives Spiro a little bit as well. And again, those off stage, in the air situations are what Yoda Cage is fearing right now, as Spiro just keeps out throwing those options to cover the neutral gameplay.
Wow. Yoda Cage. Back airs, always been a reliable option for Donkey Kong. Gives him a lot of space, and some could argue best back air in the game in Smash 4, perhaps.
She's definitely viable. Maybe not in terms of other players, but DK is not having any of it. He's saying no, she's bottom tier. Very nice up smash taken from for Yoda Cage.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, turns out that up smash pretty good too. And there you go, just hanging in the air. What else can Spiro do but cut down that second stock of Yoda Cage? And now going to try to pile on to this lead, but this can change at any second, because DK, pretty big boy, and that means for some pretty big combos for Spiro potentially.
Yeah, and as you chalk on the damage for him, you're only, I've been saying this term over and over again, but you're feeding monsters with Rage. And so far, Yoda Cage not really in Rage percentage at all. I think it starts around like 35 if I remember correctly. But he's not eating it as he has the Conk Punch online and 106. Spiro definitely has to be fearing it, but he's able to get around it and get a little bit of a aerial string in to pressure Yoda Cage off that right side. Charges through with shield to block it. But cargo throw.
There you go, Yoda Cage taking game number 1 of this best of 5 set. And just like that, a little bit of momentum and closer to a shot at revenge against the number 3 New Jersey Wishes, awaiting the grand finals. So what adjustments does Spiro need to make going into this game number 2? Because it looked like he had a pretty decent idea of how to win that fight.
Right.
But was it a matter of execution, do you think, or is a shift in tack necessary?
A little bit of execution, because he did not really let Yoda Cage, but Yoda Cage took advantage of a lot of options to get those early percentages. And really with cargo throw and smash attacks and even like forward tilts will definitely pressure Lucina out and potentially get a stop claim. So Spiro definitely has to take charge in these early percents, as he's not doing right now. Even just, yeah, the lone platform lending to how Spiro has 73 on him. And another cargo throw, no tech. That'll be very fast stop claim for Yoda.
Ooh. And sitting at 28%, that is That's a good spot, and
Wow.
oh my, a thunderous punch from Yoda Cage.
He really has to find some way to pressure DK off to the side and force him to make a low recovery, as we see here. But Spiro actually fearing the down B slap a little bit, and a little bit of a whiff punish. He does get stage control yet again, but another misplaced forward smash. Spiro really has to lock down these very crucial moments. Otherwise, we might see Yoda Cage triumphantly move on.
So it seems, Yoda Cage. I mean, that's the thing, is that even though Spiro taking that stock with that forward air, if you lose to him just a few times, DK is a character that has the muscle to make you pay for it dearly. And just like that, it's a big old throw. And I don't know how he gets that kind of distance in midair. Usually you kind of have to rotate your hips and in order to get that distance. But you know what? You got the arm strength to do it, then by all means, Donkey Kong, do your thing.
He's been playing golf. He knows how to get power out of the hips.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Spiro just left on that.
Going for some of those lunging forward hands. Oh my goodness!
Oh!
Catch these hands, says Yoda Cage. And he'll take it to 2-0 against Spiro. And just like that, with a thunderous punch, it sends Spiro up against the ropes.
Insane. Just really reserved play from Yoda. He's really respecting what Lucina can do on stage. And he's definitely free to take a lot of percent from Lucina, because like you said, he can definitely charge through with rage and make him work for it, as why we see Spiro swap to Ganondorf, of all characters. It'll be big guy versus big guy going for this game 3.
This could get brutal, folks. One way or another, this is gonna hurt.
Oh my gosh. Good drop from Yoda to avoid that Doria. But again, the low recovery, and Spiro still has a spike option available. Just the veracity. Veracity, which one is it? Veracity, that's it. Of that down air spike. Oh, but a spike!
Speaking of which!
Spike in earnest coming in for Yoda Cage, but a fair will keep it 2-2 and 0%.
Apologies to both that first stock of Spiros and also the headphone users.
We gotta write a lot of letters to the grieving family. Oh, and just able to edge back.
That's the thing. That's the only male Gerudo in 100 years, and you're just gonna treat him like that?
We have to write letters for the entirety of Gerudo Valley.
Unbelievable. Wow. How does that even work, by the way? It just kind of.
It's best not to question it. We're getting into, birds and bees territory there.
Yeah. You see, when two Gerudos love each other very much,
they have to wait for 100 years for a male Gerudo.
They give each other a special hug. Oh my! Speaking of special
hugs,
the cargo throw.
Yeah. Dang, we are on point with these segues. This is insane.
Why? Quick, throwing some Old Town Road references, and now dash attack into again that forward air. Yoda Cage with the down air and stomps out the last tournament hopes of Spiro. Yoda Cage to grand finals.
Incredible showing from Yoda Cage right there. Not fearing the Ganon swap at all. Ganon known for taking